It's the Saturday morning Code-toon show starring me, your pal Woldy. It's Saturday, lads, and that means you can kick back, watch some tunes, and do a bit of coding for fun. Today, we're going to talk about variables. That's right, friends. Variables. Variables are very fun. The idea is in your computer is a giant, let's call it 16 billion long line of boxes. And in each box, you can put a value. You can put any value. So I'm going to name my first box X, and I'm going to put the number 1 in it. Oh, can I see what's in X? X is 1, right? So if I say X plus 1, I should get 2, right? I'm taking the box marked X off of my giant shelf of boxes. I add 1 to it, whatever's in it, and 2. What happens if I want to put my name in a box? I can do that. I can change X. I can say X equals, Woldy. Okay, X. X is Woldy. What happens if I add 1 to X? I don't even know. Woldy 1. Okay. It tacks a 1 onto the end of my name. Woldy 1. Right? So this is a really useful concept, variables. You put a name to a value, and you can store that value in the brain of the computer, right? Store it in the brain. And then you can call it up in your programs. So I'm going to do a little bit of coding, and you can watch some tunes, and when we come back, I'll show you what I got. Okay.
Greetings, music lovers. First, we will hear a waltz written by Johann Strauss. And as we hear the rhythmic strains of the haunting refrain, listen to the whip-wing rhythm of the woodwinds as it rolls around and around, and it comes out here. Wasn't that lovely? And now we will present the beautiful Blue Danube.
Hey, get a load of this, folks. It says here, a constant menace to pilots are the gremlins who wreck planes with their diabolical sabotage. Gremlins. Oh, murder. Gremlins. What a fairy tale. Little man. Oh, brother. What's all the hubbub? Bub?
These blockbuster bombs don't go off unless you hit them just right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, Mac. Let me take a whack at it. What am I doing? Why, you little... You... Gasp? Hey, I bet that was a... Say, do you think that... Hey, could that have been a... gremlin? It ain't Vendel Vilkey! Did you hit the head of all of them?
Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
That way.
Well, gee, thanks a lot, George. Thanks a lot.
What's the matter, Bunny Rabbit? Speak to me. Why don't you say something? I'm only 3.5 years old.
I like him. He's silly. Gremlin. Gremlin, gremlin, gremlin. Nice gremlin. Woo! with these A cards.
Okay, coming back. So that was those are pretty good cartoons. So as I was showing you before, you can have variables in little slots, right? So I can make a new slot. Let's call it the letter G, and I can put a number in it. And I can have a letter H, and I can put a string in it. That's what these are called. Let's call this one I'm a string. All right? And I can have something called Booleans, which are like true or false. Very, very constrained into what it can be. It's not like a number that can go to infinity. It can either be true or false, 0 or 1, off or on, right? So true is on. So let's do that. True. T-R-U-E. Right? So I can print out my G. If you're just typing and you're not in a program, you can just type the variable name and it'll print it out, right? And I can type the H. And I can print out the I, right? And then these are called built-in types or fundamental types. They don't get any smaller than this. The what can fit into the box on your gigantic shelf of boxes in your computer's memory. These are the smallest things that can go in there, right? So we can ask your Compy what type they are, and the way you do that is with the type of keyword. So I can say type of G is a number. Type of H is a string. And type of I is a Boolean, right? So you even in your programs you can figure out, well, what's actually in, what kind of thing is in my variable, and you can use type of to figure that out and then make a decision based on that, right? So I can always change what's in my boxes in memory, my variables. So I can say G equals false. So whereas before it said that, my type of G was a number, right? Now it should say type of G is a Boolean, right? So you can change what's in the box. The box is a storage space, and you can take something out and put something in. So let's take a look at my little program that I wrote. Not very important, not very interesting, but it does a thing. And when you write a program, you can take stuff and that you, for example, take stuff from the user, what the user types in on their keyboard, for example, and you can stuff it in a variable. So you can see on this line 20 here, I've got nm equals get stir. And what that says is get a string from the keyboard, right? And we like to keep our variables very short, like 1 or 2 letters in the name, right? Because if you accidentally call your variable name the same thing as a keyword, let's say I called my variable name print, well, that's not going to work because the Compy's not going to know if you mean this print to print something on the screen. So we want to have really clear differences between the keywords in your Compy and your names, your variables. So we want to keep them short. So keep them to 1 or 2 characters long if you can help it. They can be longer than that, but you have to be very careful that you don't step on these keywords at the same time. You have to make sure they're not named the same as keywords. So if I run this, well, it's not blinking my cursor. I think I know why. So I'm going to say Woldy Okay, you see I typed, but there was no blinking cursor. Hello, my dear Woldy, right? And the reason why it didn't show the cursor is when you start a program, it hides the cursor very first thing for you. You don't have to tell it to hide it. It just does it. So I'm going to show the cursor. This blinking thing is called the cursor. Show cursor. All right. Let me try it now. There we go. Woldy. Hello, my dear Woldy. So that was a fun program. So let's go watch some more tunes, and I'll see if I can make something a little more interesting than this. Okay. Okay, coming back. I just finished a little program. I'm pretty happy with this. So, what do you see here? Let's see. If you remember um, from the turtle graphics episode, this here's setting a color on the turtle, on the pen he's holding in his hand. But this stuff is interesting. I'm looking at something called mouse. And mouse is an example of a variable that ships with your Compy. It's actually built into it. And it's not a fundamental type. It's not a simple type. It's built in, but it's a structure. It's a complex type. So let's look at what mouse looks like. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. But the way to read this is every single one of these things that comes before a colon is a named field inside of this mouse variable. So the box on the shelf labeled mouse is pointing at this very complicated structure somewhere else in memory, right? And so if you look, everything's got these name and colon, right? And you can get at these things on mouse by using the dot operator. So we have this dot operator that lets you access the bits and pieces of this structure, right? So I can say mouse X, and that'll give me 60. That is at the point at which I hit the enter key, that was where the mouse was on the x-axis, right? Let's see what he's like on the y-axis. So I'm going to put him right here near the corner. Put the mouse up here. Mouse Y. 115.5. Now that's interesting. Let's put it near the center of the screen here. Mouse.y. 7. Okay, so it's smaller. And if I go down to the bottom of the screen, what is mouse.y? Negative. So it goes negative numbers down here, positive numbers up here. Okay, so let's do x. Okay, I'm in the middle here. Mouse.x. Positive this way and negative this way, I would bet, right? So let's do mouse.x over here. Negative, right? So the center of the screen must be 0.0 or 0, 0, right? So if I was to print mouse.x, and then I want to put a little space here, and then mouse.y, I get negative 18.8, so I'm not quite at the center. Let me go there. How about that? Getting closer. Got to go down a little bit in Y, and I got to go to the right a little bit. I'm going to guess it's right there. Can I get it right on the button? I don't know. It's going to be hard. No, I'm getting close to 0, 0, but it's in there. So you can see that variables can hold complex types. So what is the type of the mouse? It's a record, right? So that's what we call complex structures in the Compy computer language, right? It's a record. And so records can do all kinds of interesting things. One of them is they can send out signals to the Compy and to your program, and you can listen to those signals. And the signals basically are an indication that something happened with that record, right? So records have that superpower of being able to signal to the world something is happening. So what happens if you listen in a program and you just stay in the program, and this get key is basically going to keep me in the program. It's going to wait until I touch a key on the keyboard. So let me run that. So it's a blank screen. If I hit space, it exits, right? So that's what get key does. Get key by itself is just like waiting for you to press a key on the keyboard, and then it returns a value that you can store in a variable. But we can also use it to stay in a program and not exit. So what happens if I put my mouse button down? Aha. Oh ho ho. You get a little drawing app, right? So that was pretty cool. I'm in a drawing app in just a couple lines. That's a drawing app, right? Very, very simple. All it's basically doing is it doesn't really care what the happenings are on the mouse. It's just checking the buttons. What are the buttons currently set to? Is the button true? If mouse button 0, if you just say that by itself, it returns a true value, right? Or a false value. So if it's true, then do pen down. If it's not true, then do pen up. So I got that done in very little time. And then I just move wherever the mouse is right now. I move to mouse X and Y. And the pen down and the pen up and the mouse X and the mouse Y are enough to make a simple drawing application, right? If I press down on the button, the turtle puts his pen down. And if I let go of the mouse button, he picks it back up. And you can do all kinds of stuff like that. So that's records. Okay, I think we got time for one more set of cartoons. Let's go for it.
Step right up, no crowding, no pushing. The greatest show for children as well as people alike, for only 1/10 of a dime. And it's so funny I have to laugh myself. Now you better hurry.
Come over here, this is the one. Don't pay any attention to that punk. See this?
Right here, folks, going on up. Come on, step right up,
Hey,
mister.
over here.
Only one seat
I
left,
wanna
one
see
seat
you.
left.
Hey, come here.
Step right up, how
You
many
get
people?
6 pennies for a nickel here.
Oh, yeah. You get 7 pennies for a nickel here.
Did anybody say 8?
Not me, brother.
Let me show you a
Oh,
sample.
yeah. I seen 'em, boys. Right over here. There's the greatest show of this. Come right in. Here's my
Hey,
quick.
come here. I got something here I want you to see. Here's a scene from one of me pictures.
To view this masterpiece, would you loan me a penny, for which I will gladly pay you back Tuesday?
Okay. Here you are.
Thank you, sir.
Who's that knocking at my door?
It's moving, ma'am.
Hello, tall, tubby, and terrific.
Coochie, coochie, coo.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, he just carried me away.
Oh, then.
Ain't he wonderful?
I can't move around here without that guy moving in on me all the time.
Bye. Come up again.
I'll be back,
Oh,
bud.
what a man.
No, I think
Well, the intermission is over right this way. Here's a nickel show for a penny.
I'm expecting a check.
Oh, you're
Will
lucky.
you advance me a penny, for which I will gladly pay you back Tuesday?
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll think it over, young fella. Here you are. This one's on the house,
Thank you.
There we are. There goes that jittle mug now. He thinks he knows a lot about trucking, but I'll show him a thing or two.
Well, the first movement from not paying the rent. Let's play light opera on this one. There we go.
Well, how'd you like that, huh? I bet that's the best show you ever saw with my money, huh?
Hey,
Come on, hey, you.
Yes, you got the number of that truck.
I got something over here I want to show you. This is one of the best ones we ever had.
Very well.
Oh, put it over the bag. Let's see what you got there, fella. What are you trying to do, fan me out or something, huh?
He won't even see this one.
Wow.
Here's the old drop ball. He won't see this one either.
Oh, wow.
No, it's given a Twisker ball.
No, it's not satisfactory at all. I do not consider it worth the money.
What are you talking about? That's one of the best pictures we ever made. You don't know what's good.
This guy started on a shoestring and he's going to end the same way. That's what I...
Come on, young fella, right with me. Gave that guy a good lesson that time. Now, here's a picture which is a picture.
You pay me Tuesday, huh?
Thank you.
All right, batter up. Here we go. Right one. Right two, you'll have to do better than that. Eight balls. Oh, thank you. Grand slam. Thank you very much. Whoa.
Hey, what's the idea of taking that guy?
Come on, put up your...
Why must we always fight? Can't we be friends?
Oh, you want to make friends, huh? Well, that's all right with me. Let bygones be bygones. Share, like be good neighbor. That's what I am.
Oh, hey. Come out, nice ribbons, no. Wow. Hey, oh, yeah. Let's go around. Whoa. Hey, out there for a sight.
that drip? My cake!
Oh, skip down the bit of Bible, no ski the bit of Bible, skip
Why,
the bit
that
of
rot Popeye. He ain't getting all of this time.
I don't diddly don't skip the bit of Bible, skip the bit of
Get out of my way, shorty.
I was here first, you big Pluto. I'll fix it, Pollard.
Not so fast, runt. There you are, doll face.
Oh, thanks. You fixed it good, Bluto. Oh, Papa, you're wonderful.
Popeye, you did a great job. I know when I'm licked. So, away I go.
You know, Ellen, he ain't such a bad guy.
That sap certainly fell for that line.
By a waterfall, I'm calling you. We can share it all beneath a ceiling blue. We'll spend a heavenly day here where the whispering waters play. Wow, another leaf. Oh my gosh. big blue toe a-whippin' and stopped all the drippin'. I'm Popeye the Plumber Man.
All right, coming back. Well, that was a fun Saturday morning Code-toon show. I hope you enjoyed the code and the tunes. And join us next week. I think next week we might do a little bit of game programming. All right, have a good weekend. Bye-bye.